Hey, what is going on, YouTubers? Jay here from MJ Tech. Today coming here with another car dongle review. This one is made by a company called OttoMotion, and this is my second device with 4G capabilities, in which, yes, you can install a SIM card like Verizon, Metro, Cricket Wireless here in the USA, and it will actually work with the device and make it totally independent. Now, a lot of you guys still have questions about what is a car dongle and why would you need it? Well, this basically converts that boring system, factory system, typically from cars starting from 2017 to current. Well, they come equipped with, let's say, wired CarPlay and wired Android Auto, but that's pretty much all they do other than FM radio and maybe some Bluetooth capabilities. They really don't do much. Well, this device kind of sort of hacks into that system and makes it so that it works as an Android device. So yes, your factory car radio will have Android. In this particular case, it will have Android 9.0. So it will work more like a tablet, where it gives you things like YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, and many other streaming apps that you can use directly from this. Also, this thing serves as a wireless CarPlay dongle and a wireless Android Auto dongle. So if that's not amazing, let me know what is, guys, because this is one of the coolest devices out there in the market, and they are becoming quite popular. So that's really cool, and that's what we are reviewing today. Again, this one is from OttoMotion, and this one, like I said, it has 4G capabilities. So let's go ahead and check and see what comes inside of the box. Here we have the device. Now, something I noticed from this particular one is that, first of all, it has more cooling vents here on the sides. Now, but something that they did that I wasn't totally happy about is that they removed the other USB port in case you wanted to connect your phone still directly into the device. Well, they don't have that any longer here, but it also makes sense at the same time. If you want to plug your phone directly into the radio, you would just take off this device and do just that. But with the other dongle that I reviewed with 4G capabilities, and it was made by Carplay Kit, they did have that USB port on there. Other than that, this thing performs quite well. It has the Snapdragon SDM450 processor. It comes with 4 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage, and you don't have to be a techie person to know that with 4 GB of RAM and 32 GB of internal storage, you can stream pretty much any application that you want. So that's really cool. On the back here, we can see it says Picasso AI adapter. There we can see the model, the U2 Apollo-N by OttoMotion. And on the top here, if you guys look closely, this is where we installed the SIM card. Now, the SIM card on this particular one is not the nano size, it is the micro size SIM card. And we also have the ability to expand the memory, the TF card, and we can do so up to 256 gigabytes. We can see it right there. Just simply slide it in here, and this is in case you have movies that you would like to play on your radio and you have them on an SD card, you downloaded it, whatever the case may be. Well, this is where you install that TF card. Like I said, it works very similar to any other Android device, or let's call it like any mobile device out there, like a cell phone. Very similar, except that we don't have a screen. The screen will be your car's radio. So with this being said, guys, let's go ahead and set it aside here for a second. Inside of this box, we just get the manuals, which explain pretty much what I just said. And then we have a little divider where inside we have USB-A to USB-C and USB-C to USB-C, depending on what car you're using. Like I said, if your car came equipped with wired CarPlay or wired Android Auto, then this device will work. So now, without further ado, let's jump to the Toyota Camry 2018 and test it out. Alrighty, guys, so here we have both of the Camrys that I usually use for my testings on these dongles. And today, as we know, we're using the OttoMotion, the one with the 4G. So this is the car right here, the Toyota Camry 2018. I already have it running so that we can skip the factory boot up menu. And like I said on the unboxing, and I've been mentioning on every dongle that I review out there, guys, many people keep asking me the same question. and I just tried to repeat it over and over, is that you have to have factory wired CarPlay, and sometimes when you get wired CarPlay, you also get wired Android Auto. That's a standard feature nowadays in cars, especially in 2021. It should be something standard, but this really started, I believe it was from 2017 and up. That's when they started coming with wired CarPlay. If you do not have that, this dongle will not work. So now what we're going to do here is go ahead and set a timer and see how long it takes to connect after the car has been started. So here you can see, again, I am plugging it in right now. I'm trying to multitask with one hand, and there we go. Let me start this real quick. So we probably missed like a second or so, but it doesn't really matter. And this one, it is slightly slower than the others that I've tested before with 4G. Keep in mind that there's a difference. Some of them are just wireless CarPlays, but this one adds Android 9.0 to your car. So far it varies, I guess. This one took, let's see, there we go. So it took about 28 seconds approximately. Sometimes I've seen it go up to 35 seconds. So I guess it just varies from time to time, but that's not too bad actually. 27 seconds to boot up. I would say it's quite fast. So yes, I do have my SIM card on here, but unfortunately my brother lives in a rural area where it takes a long time to get reception. You have to like keep trying moving the dongle itself until we get a reception. But so far right there, you guys can see that it does support 4G right there. But again, my reception, it's a little bit poor, and for that reason we might have to connect to the Wi-Fi network. We can see right there the Verizon 4G, just in case you guys, sometimes you have to see to believe. And yes, it is working with Verizon. That's definitely a plus. I think, in my opinion, Verizon is one of the best networks out there. And yes guys, so here we can see again, this is everything that came pre-installed with this dongle. I haven't customized anything yet, and we do get Speed Play, and this is the one for wireless CarPlay and also Android Auto. You can get it wirelessly with this application right here. All you have to do is go into your smartphone and you go here into settings. I'll show you that here in a second. You go into Bluetooth settings, and right here you can see the Bluetooth name is called Picasso. All right, and all you have to do is connect to that. Let me see if I can actually connect. This thing has two separate Bluetooth, so you can connect to both of them simultaneously, which is really cool. You can add accessories and stuff, and it'll still work with your smartphone. So right now we are connected here to the Bluetooth, as you guys can observe. And so now, in order to connect here to the wireless CarPlay, all I have to do is open the app. And of course, when you do this for the first time, once connected to the Bluetooth, your phone will ask you if you want to use CarPlay. You simply select yes, use CarPlay, and you guys can see that that was quite fast. It took maybe 8 seconds the most, and everything is working great here. So you can see we have here all the apps supported by wireless CarPlay or CarPlay itself. The ones that at least I have on here, we got maps, we have music. Everything is just working as it would if I had it connected directly into the radio. Nothing really changes. The only thing that changes here is that it has this app called Car, and that'll take me back into the Android system. Okay, so if I click on here, let me see, or actually we have this little assistive touch right here, and if I click home, it takes me also here to the Android system 9.0. We do have an app drawer on this particular system, which is really cool. And if we go here into CPU X, we can see right here on CPU that we in fact have the Snapdragon SDM 450. It is an octa-core processor as well. And this assistive touch, you can move it around if you like, if it gets on your way. So basically you get the back key and the home key. So let's go back here into the home, and actually I think I want to show you real quick the memory. So there you can see that it has 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of internal storage as well, guys. That's pretty much it here for the things that I want to check using this application. We do get things like YouTube as well, and all these applications are working well. I am not getting any issues whatsoever. But now, like I said before, when you do connect to the wireless CarPlay, it automatically disconnects the Wi-Fi, so you have to go back here on settings, and this is something that every dongle does, to be honest with you. So we got to go back here on Wi-Fi and actually turn it on, and then I'll be connecting here to my brother's network in a second. There we go, it has connected already. So now we go and tap here to get the assisted touch again. Let's put this here to the upper right hand side corner, and now if you go here into YouTube, you can see that we are back online. And yes, everything works great, guys. Here's a new video, or here's a video I want to play just to test it out. Let's skip the ad, and of course you can change the quality as well. Let's see, so let's increase the volume. Okay, so that works. Let me see if I can change the quality here. So quality, higher picture quality. I think it did get better. Let's pause it, and you guys get the idea. Yes, YouTube does work. Also, this thing has a Netflix. You know that sometimes Netflix does not support this kind of device, so they already pre-installed what I called a hacked Netflix, which means that it thinks that this is a different type of device, and they already put it on there for you. Now when you first open the app, it'll ask you if you want to update it. Do not update it, because if you do, then you will have the official Netflix app and it will crash and it does not work. In this particular case, I didn't update it, and you guys will observe here that it is in fact working well. So let's click here on the family tab, and pretty soon you guys will see that it is working. So there we go. I can cast. I guess it thinks that this is a smartphone, and let's just play anything on here. Let's say Army of the Dead. Okay, let's play it and let's see if it does load it up. And this thing will also disappear, as you guys can observe, the little assistive touch. It will disappear after a few seconds, and right here you guys can see that I'm playing the movie. It is in fact working. Okay, let's increase here the volume a little bit more. Let's click on it. Let's go forward a little bit. Of course, the connection here for the Wi-Fi and the 4G is a little bit poor. What I'm planning on doing is getting a longer USB cable. This is the one that came with the dongle itself, and then placing it up here will improve the reception a little bit. So that's something that you guys might want to keep in mind. But other than that, for this particular dongle, guys, everything works as intended. You get all the streaming apps on here. Like I said before, this is Android 9.0, so let's go ahead and confirm that here. So let's go ahead and check and see. There we go. So you guys can observe right here that we in fact have Android 9.0. Okay, that's the version. Okay, right there. And yeah, so that's working perfectly well. I mean, the system is quite stable. Also, a lot of people mention and ask if I'm getting any crashes. Remember that I'm using Toyota brand. So with Toyota, I haven't had any issues when it comes to the crashing with any of these dongles, and I'm talking about different branded ones that I've tested already. Everything seems to be working well. So at least on that side, I don't have any complaints whatsoever. And yes, guys, so this is doing its purpose. Now, the things that I don't like about this particular dongle, I think I already mentioned them, at least one of them, and that's going to be the fact that it doesn't support nano SIM card. And the second one is that if you observe here, you can see that we don't have any extra connections in case you want to connect things directly into the box. Well, it doesn't give you that option. You only have one connection that goes to the car, and that's pretty much it. But yes, I mean, comparing it to the standard dongles out there, they only give you either wireless CarPlay or wireless Android Auto. Is that this one adds Android. It has a very good processor. It supports 4G. It doesn't crash, and overall it is quite fast. It is quite snappy, and things work directly out of the box. And keep in mind that this one already comes with a Netflix application. The ones that I've tested before with the 4G capabilities didn't come with a Netflix application, so you had to download that on your own. This one already has it, and well, I think that's one of the positives about this particular dongle versus the others out there. But overall, I'm satisfied. It'll work great, and possibly even better with other branded vehicles out there. Keep in mind that, again, I'm using Toyota for this particular sample, but if I get a lot of requests out there for specific cars, I can always rent them out and see if this thing works with those particular brands. But it has to be, if I get only a lot of requests for that particular vehicle. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys want me to do. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more. Click on the bell icon so that you don't miss future videos like this. Thank you, and I'll see you on my next one.